All right. Welcome everybody. Hope you're having a good day. I think we left off on abandoned deck before swapping over to mods. So let's do some abandoned deck runs and get going. Investment tag, pretty good. Let's see if we can do something with these 9s, maybe. That'll do it. It's not easy to get a one and done on abandoned deck, because you kind of are, like, unable to go the flush route. Okay. Anti-1 rocket with an investment tag. Glad we didn't go lusty. Doesn't really matter too much how many hands it takes here. We just want to not die. And then our money will be solved. Okay. Would have had that 4 of a kind. Let's see if we can get a full house or something. I think we might die. 2 aces. I think we need to hit the full house to have a chance here. Probably should have kept the first ace. Okay. I think this maybe just barely gets us through. Cool. Make some 5s, so the 4 of a kind is easier to hit. Maybe check in here. More 5s. Alright, let's try it. I think a 4 of a kind will get us there after we've leveled it up. 90? Sure. Yeah. Alright, we do need something more than just, like, the level and 4 of a kind now, though. Okay. Any more 5s for me? A blue seal could be nice. The extra hand size should also be pretty good. We just lean into the 5 of a kind. Five of a 5, yeah. Yeah, it must be a sign. Rip it. Not the best on abandoned deck, but it is Molt. Let's not bloat our deck too much when we're desperately relying on 5 of a kind, or at least 4 of a kind to get us there. We've done it. More hand size? My god. Buy it first for the Arcana pack. Same thing with this. Don't really care about that. Or that. Maybe we care about pairs. Let's work this in first. Venus. Might as well discard more effectively here. Uh-oh. I think it's pretty unlikely with this hand size that we don't draw at least the 4 of a kind. But I would rather hit the 5. 5 is more than 4. Smiley face. The perfect Joker for an abandoned deck run. Let's go 7 into 5. We can sell this. We already saw the diamond boss, right? So it may be wise to make some more diamonds. Still gonna chase the extra 5 here. There we go. Let's do the enhanced ones. We might not have the opportunity to swap to flush 5 though when we already have so many levels in 5 of a kind. Okay. Oof. Pack a punch. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that.
Well met.
DJ, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate that. Uh-oh. God. Why does the wheel always have to be so mean?
Well met.
There we go. And Pack a Punch, thank you for the prime. It's wheelie mean. Okay. You can't do cringe puns, that's my job. I'll take a purple here. I will definitely... Holy. Avi, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that. Four. Still a 4. Do I look for the blue here? I think so. Cost me $1. We don't really care about the ice cream that much. Missed it anyway.
Well met.
Artillery Dog, thank you for the 2 months. We take a rental. Oh my god. My choice of 5s right now? think we can support it with the rocket, and we haven't seen better options. Should have saved my discards. Sure. I don't know if we want to invest too much in the campfire. Keep that. Nice. Unless you have a decent anchor point for... Oh, no. What is this? This is a 4, so this is very likely to be a 5. It's a 3. Oh, God. I just have to YOLO it, I think. I think it's probably a 4, unfortunately. Alvaro, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Oh my god. Oh, what a relief. I think with the polychrome, we probably have a decent chance of getting there either way, but it just... so much easier when we properly hit. That gets debuffed, so it gets sold here. Nope. Let's save our discards for the purple when we don't have any 5s in hand right now. Okay, so we hit. Would have liked to have found the purple, though.
Well met.
Anya, thank you for the prime. Why is it always campfire that has to like do all the heavy lifting when I don't get a good joker? Or point scoring. It's crazy that we're anti-5 and basically have 0 jokers. I mean, we have 1. 3x is kind of a lot. There we go, we hit the purple. It's pretty meaningless. Oh no. We have 6 5s and 15 cards. Seas of Cheese, thank you for the super chat. Make sure that we don't play the 5 of a kind here. A conspiracy theory is that the synergy between Square Joker and Spare Trousers is Uncle Thunk making an intentional SpongeBob SquarePants reference. I've been saying that. Money. Eventually, a real Joker will show up, right? Wrong. Okay, this is kind of a nasty spot to be in. This is really difficult to tell. Okay, that was a 3. This is... Did anyone see what that popped up as? I think it was 8. 6? Okay. So that means, at the very least, we didn't discard any 5s yet. That's extraordinarily unfortunate. Okay, let's use the raised fist again. Okay, that's a 5. They're all 5s. We already discarded the blue seal, or played the blue seal. Brett, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Hey, look at that. It's a real Joker. My God. We've finally done it. Wrong 5, but I'll take it. Cool. Let's try and find that purple again. I don't think we need the steel anymore. The purple. More money. Let's try and get red seal value on the gold card. Neat. Boy, that family coming into the mix really did a lot. Okay, I think we can qualify that as a good Joker. Kind of feel like I don't want the campfire anymore. This means I should have bought that hallucination first. But I guess we don't have inventory slots. Alright. Look for the purple.
Well met.
Found it. god. You. We probably do want some of these to revert back to spades. I have a blue seal to look for, though. Wiki, thank you for the gifted membership. Cool. Huge. I don't know. Maybe for driver's license. It's our boss blind. Psych. Nice try, idiot. I should have been copying the hallucination, by the way. I considered just spending a hand to try and get that in my discard, but that was stupid.
Well met.
Fives. Bungler. Vampire, no. Focus, thank you for the 6 months. Yeah, let's make sure we get purple value when we can. Cool. See how useful that is? I don't know that I've gotten a single money shot off of these. I do need to look for blue seal value too. Probably not enough to spend $1 on it. Or $2 on it. Crimson Guard, thank you for the 3 months. That's a good pickup. Doesn't really matter. Still doesn't matter. Hackermans, where are you? I mean, we get pretty poor value off of a hack right now, right? Like, we have the Polychrome card, and pretty much literally nothing else. I guess, like, the lucky cards are nice, but they don't really contribute meaningfully to our score. We got the blue, but not the purple. Here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna draw it until it's too late anyway. Alright. Finally remembered to copy the hallucination just in time for it to perish. Might have a high enough 4 of a kind with the family that even if we don't quite hit our draw, we still get there. It's pretty improbable that we missed. Alright. Maybe we have to shift back and actually try a flush 5 if we want to. Like, we need idle as an option. Hey! Oh my god. Good thing I got all that molt when I'm making a fairly risky play here. Take the money. We have a hermit in the pool. At this 4 of diamonds. Yeah, that's fine. Nope. Wrong card. I get full value off of this. Be considered no value instead. That's nice. We already have the fool up here. We're looking for that. Let's try and break these for now. Okay. All right, then. Okay, now the money shots are rolling in. Huge. Probably want it more on the polychrome right now than anything. Should take a hack here. Probably not. I don't want more 5s. I want more consistent 5s. Bull. Nice. Let's still play the 5 of a kind since it is kind of an important boss blind here. Boy, we really had a hard time finding this rocket. Saved us from just horrendously bad jokers for most of this run. And that one strength early was pretty big. I'll take a 4. I will take this as well. Oh, hi, Mark. It's honestly not bad right now with the polychrome with the lucky cards. Nice. Okay. Let's look for the purples. That's pretty good, though. Okay, we hit. Probably don't need the, well, maybe I did. That was quite a bit worse than I thought it was going to be. Nope. Damn. It's nice when we hit both of the purples early. Until we whiff completely on them. Maybe I should have fished for the blue here. Just because part of the issue with our score right now is a lack of levels in Lush 5. Well. I think we have enough money. He says grabbing another money joker. In my defense, though, I sold it for, or I sold a money joker for it. Wait, that's my queen for sure. Money. We're on 5s again.
Well met.
Wait. Can I play this one instead? Whoops. We are kind of trying to set up an idol right now. Alright, game on. Huge. Wait a minute. Why are those even bothered to be called lucky cards at this point? Okay, I'm done complaining. That one's new? No. People have been, for some reason, telling me that I look and sound like Pirate Software for almost a year now. I do not understand it. And I feel as though maybe they need to get their vision checked. But it is legally actionable, so my lawyers will take care of it. You don't look like him? I know. I know what I look like. I own mirrors. I edit my videos. It's confusing. One, two. We want to get them both. And then buckle our shoe. You don't have editors. No. Unlike Asmongold, I'm my own man, without so-called editors running my life. Shots fired? To be clear. Not that I'm looking to defend Asmongold for any reason. But he is not the punchline of that joke, for once. What's wrong with Asmongold? I don't know where to begin. Let's try and break this 8. Oh, welcome, Murphy. We're getting close to this idol being active, and then, like, chat's dream of a hack will actually be meaningful. Sure, good enough. Was it not picking the right card? I have a lot of misses right now for it. I'm gonna keep this in my Fool. I think it's more valuable. Cam, thank you for the gifted memberships. This is fine. Huge. Okay. I know this is costing me money, but I want to get full value off of, or it's important that I get full value off of this Hangman. I think I probably want the 2s to go last, because I can still play them in like a flush 5. Or a flush house, rather. Okay. Really kind of want to get spendy right now because getting this... Okay, now it's kind of getting absurd that I've missed so many times. More than half of our deck is a hit right now. We've just lost a lot of coin flips. And maybe this time it'll break. It did not. Still want to find the purple. Like, purple is extraordinarily valuable now that I'm looking for the idle deck fixing. Cool. Can, thank you for the gifted memberships again. Okay. That's a good one to hit. Let's save it, though. We kind of need this idol online by next ante. See if we can find a Fool. Okay, well, not exactly what I meant. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got to get the Hanged Man. It's a matter of whether I Fool the in exchange for a death here. I think it's the rare death removal here. I guess I should have just played this too. There's no reason to hang up. Oh, no. Oh, right. It was active. Oh, huge blunder there. That was just a wasted ante. Yeah. I'm so used to it missing that I didn't think about the consequences there. Yeah. It'll be fine. There was no reason to roll here, but I got rewarded for it. I need to get the 6 out of here. Let's do... Probably want this now, because we have the idol. Let's try and break this. I'm just gonna use it. Because next ante we kind of die if we don't hit. Okay. There are 2 cards, 4 cards. It's too early for Seltzer here, I think. I really want the money off the rocket right now. It's giving $23. I don't know what I want to do with it. I think I skip it for now. This is a very good pickup. This is another one. We're almost there. Perfect. That's who wants this. Okay, if we can break this... That's one less resource I have to use, and I can death the, Okay, well, probably committed to deathing this too anyway. I just have to avoid getting extremely unlucky here. It's a 2 out of 24. We hit. We hit. We're good. I definitely don't want to take it as an eternal. Because I want, like, hack brainstorm or blueprint. I'm gonna have to potentially roll down harder than I want. Because I need it to get rid of the 1 additional card here. Snipe it. Huge. Unfortunately, we did lose a couple red seals, but that means that once we draw this, the idol is permanently online. We've done it. Alright. Now we can make some theoretically risky plays here. Like, we have a lot of space in our score, which allows us to greed the rocket even longer. Means that this is the next to go, but this is not doing a whole lot for our score right now. Want to load up on glass for the future and look for the hacker mans. Honestly, like, it's an uncommon joker like hack. It blocks the hack. It like, the 4x doesn't matter. start loading up on these red seals again. I told like just block the uncommons. All right, now we're looking for maybe like a showman or a blueprint, as well as an active. Buddy, what have you been doing here? I don't know why I'm selling this. It may be worth to do one polychrome when we need score, one polychrome for the hanging chad, and then the rest red seals. Yeah, Dusk and Blueprint and Showman are what we're looking for here. Let's see if we can find something better for the Fool. That probably doesn't count, so just go with this. Okay. Stonks. Roll too hard. Oh no, whatever will we do? I don't even know if we can get away with any lucky card farming right now. Like, what does 2 get me? Okay, that's not terrible. 3 probably is fine. And then we copy the hack. That might be too much. No, it's not. I mean, we obviously have enough score copying the hack here, right? We're at, what, like E17 or 16 or something? Okay. That is significantly worse, though. Which should put to bed the... everybody that always tells me I'm copying wrong. Surely. We don't have 6s. Don't really want a driver's license. Probably don't need a smaller deck right now. If anything, we want to start, like, finding glass and deaths. But after, like, next ante, we have to go back to copying the idol, even. But maybe we are able to farm here a little bit without the red seals. Okay, let's save this death for glassifying one of the red seals. Wouldn't it be better to copy one at a time and play one at a time and copy a hanging Chad for farming? No. It would actually be much worse. Do you take DNA here if it came in the shop? I don't know. I feel like the rocket is more valuable than stuffing our deck with glass that way, right? Because the rocket is how we get to a blueprint. Like, I don't know. Chat's the one that's always concerned about running out of glass, not me. I don't want to use any of these. No repeat hand types. Justice? That's unfortunate. Here it's the same whether we copy Chad or Hack. I guess I could have played one of the red seals, but... We've already hit the purple. There we go. We have 5 on the backswing, sure. Cool. We're just practicing in case we find the dusk instead of the blueprint. Could get red seal on a glass this way, or better yet, red seal on... Nope, nothing. I was going to say a polychrome. I think the rocket still get like rocket is just doing way too much right now. Where is Justice? Okay. I just had to speak its name. Gonna have to reroll that. Let's reroll it now. I don't think there's anything else that could hurt me, right? We've already passed the window. Yeah. You up front. Let's double check that this is in fact the way to go. might still just be better to get an extra red seal. Negative oops, negative showman, prage. I want one of those things. That's good. That's great. Okay, we're gonna start running out of the ability to farm here, but that's fine. Unlucky. Lucky. Now we have insufficient cards to do anything other than probably copy this way. Oh my god. I can't see. Is DNA better than Rocket here? Rewind about 3.5 minutes. But also, what does DNA do for me? Does anyone remember my exact last hand score? I think it was higher than this, wasn't it? E15? I think it was marginally higher. I can't remember. Oh! Polycro... we have to sell the rocket if we want to go ecto mode here. James, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you to the rocket for your service. That allows me to add a card. Just block uncommons while we look for Dusk. Wrong re-trigger effect. Found it. I didn't buy the Fool? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. I was certain that I bought that Fool. Huh. We can't actually do a direct comparison right now. You have the queen. Yeah, that's why I still have the death. Alright, let's sell this, hold the heiress, because we have death and a fool. Now we just have death, so we can use it again. I just need to make sure that I keep all of my red seals so that we... Like, I actually, with the Dusk, I need 3 regular cards, including this one, potentially, and 5 red seal luckies. Perkio would go crazy here. What singular thing would Perkio do? I guess we can find out. I'm still not sure what it's meant to do, but we have it now. Like, it doesn't do a single thing for us, but we own it. So, congratulations to me. I guess we get to sell it for $7.
Well met.
Which is pretty cool, I think. Maybe a hermit would be nice. Let's keep one of the polychromes just in case we high roll something, but like, again, I'm completely unsure what the Perkio is meant to do for us here. Amons, thank you for the membership, other than give me a free clip. Infinite Deaths? What does Infinite Deaths do for me? I have 20 cards, all of which are 5 of diamonds. Perkio does exactly nothing for me right now. So I can very clearly use one more of these. T-Smoke, thank you for the bits. If you're unsure Pokero will go crazy, plain and simple, yeah. Again, I appreciate the help in the clip farming, but, like, I would rather have a Joker that contributes something to this run. We don't have Telescope. We can try just farming it in case. But that doesn't seem like... Kind of feels like the Hermit is our best bet. So that we can just rip Hermits until we get a blueprint. 25th. Thank you for the super chat. Perkio does look cool even if he's not part of the team. Yeah, but again, I'd rather just have something that is part of the team. I guess we buy this just for the temperance value. If we find a death, we could add a card. Seltzer would be fine if we didn't have Dusk. What if Observatory shows up next ante? Then everyone will know that I'm hacking the video game. And I'll be cancel cultured for sure. Because that is an impossibility. Because as I said, I do not have telescope yet. Okay, overkill. I mean, we're winning without much effort here. Berkio is kind of doing the rocket job? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. But again, I sold the rocket for a reason, right? Or before taking the negative. Thashwat, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that. Maybe copying fools can give me the most flexibility. Okay. It's in the telescope spot, just baiting right now. Thashwat, thank you for the 6 months as well. Wait, why did that go back to back? What? Oh no, the plants. Whoops. Sure. We can't also take one more Ecto, right? I would just have to sell the Perkio. Unless there's like a telescope in the shop right now. There is not. Joe. I give you the bits. No discards. That could force some glass to be put at risk. Alright then. You take a nat negative odd Todd. I mean, sure. But I'm not going to skip for it. Which I guess would mean it's not nat negative anymore. We've been scoring more than E14, right? I need to actually, like, pay attention to my score, though. 1 glass. No, we've been over E14 for a while, right? Yeah, that's... Okay, 0 glass is E18. That's maybe enough for next ante. Okay. This could be the moment where we sell the Perkio. So I need 1, 2, 3. I have 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 of those. Okay, so I can go 1 here. Blue Train, thank you for the 66 months. Okay, now we need the death spam. So Perkio can help here. And I do need some glass, though. Huge. Oh my god, it hit the best targets, too. Okay. So here's the problem. We kind of need a mix of both. Let's go 1 here. Use the Fool. Do we care about the blue seal anymore? Probably not. Can't tell what cards are even left. It's you. I'm gonna have to risk 1 piece of glass here no matter what. Wow, that was an extremely lucky card. No, I'm not. I did count it correctly. Is this an A&M from? Yep, you got it. Yeah, we're practically halfway there, right? $20 with the polychrome cards in the mix now. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can't go glass yet. We have exactly the right number of cards. Joe's Arcade, thank you for the gifted sub. I also don't really want to roll down here when I have inventory slots full. Let's farm this first, actually. Because of the weirdness with the glass right now. think we're just maybe forced to... This is kind of what I was afraid of, right? It's fine, though. At least it's not the good glass.
Well met.
E22 with 2 glass. Weasel, thank you for the prime. It's probably most important to get the glass polychromed than it is the... We're at like E20 with polychrome, right? That's probably enough rolling. Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't take the DNA because I'd have to... It's eternal, and it doesn't do anything that the Perkio isn't already doing. Like, what... If I take the DNA there, what is it meant to do? Make chat happy? Okay. Skipping oops all 6s with lucky cards. Yeah, this is a lucky card run. Once again, it does look like we're risking 1 piece of glass here. Kurt, thank you for the bits. I'm still gonna throw 1 just to be safe, but I don't think it's necessary. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's not. It's just never anything but the idol. Even with the blueprint, it'll be on the idol. Did you score E20 without the glass? Yeah, but Dusk makes me nervous.
Well met.
Input Basilisk. Thank you for the gifted sub. Any blueprints? Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. You take the DNA, it takes 1 rare out of the pool and makes blueprint 5% likelier to appear. Stonks? Yeah, and then I can't buy it, unfortunately, because I have an eternal DNA. If it were non-eternal, there's an argument to take it over the Perkio, but, like, taking an eternal there is just not helpful. Yes, the negative terrors block them from showing up. I have to re-roll that. Again, I don't think there are any boss blinds that are bad for me. Why am I copying the idol? I've lost my mind. Psychic could be bad. Psychic would do nothing, and we've already passed it. So, not only is it not true that it would be bad, but it's not possible for it to appear. I'm playing a 5-card hand. Mad King, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, several people have gotten an info on Gold Stick. Not bad for Dusk, am I stupid? Well, I just play a 5-card hand on the Dusk hand. You don't die if you play 1 card into the Psychic. Did you get through the Flint? Yes. Also, the Flint doesn't matter here when I'm scoring orders of magnitude higher than the...
Well met.
Kale, thank you for the bits, and Andrew, thank you for the super chat. Haven't seen a standard pack in a while. Let's reroll. Clubs, sure. C-dubs, thank you for the bits. Stuff here. Use this before I forget. Oof. All right. Just clear the voucher. Verdant Leaf. Goodbye, Droll. Oh, hey, we can add this now.
Well met.
Revart, thank you for the prime. There's one bad hit. That's probably a take, though. I think my deck is sufficiently fixed. Like, as long as it lands on anything that isn't Hanging Chad, we're probably fine. Oh, well, that was easy. Yeah, at least we got the sweet clip out of the Perkio. Just in time for Ridden 2. Well, Niles here has to go before the Invisible, so we're selling 2 Jokers into the Verdant Leaf. We're at E22, right? Okay, well, fine. E22? Okay. Probably will throw some glass into the boss blind, though. Just to give ourselves a little bit of breathing room in case there shouldn't be any meaningful difference with lucky card hits. Now that I think about it. I mean, this could just be a blueprint, right? I would much rather that than the invisible. Hey, the rocket's back. Okay. Alright. So we're fine here. Probably fine through the boss blind without risking glass. Wouldn't waiting on the invisible to find blueprint be better? What if the blueprint never shows up? Yeah, exactly. This is also the only Joker that we can sell for a blueprint, so there are several rather important wrinkles in that plan. I meant until you needed a source of strength. What do I sell for the blueprint? To have the invisible Joker available for it. All of our Jokers except for Hanging Chad are best in slot right now. Can you sell the Aviz and get the effect during the boss blind? Yes, but again, I'm not going to do that because I don't want it to hit the Droll Joker. So, like I said, 2 Jokers are getting sold for the boss blind. For death, real quick. Is there a reason I missed why it's all 5s and not anything else? Because I had a lot of 5s in the deck. 5s are hackable. Why not 5s? Dan, thank you for the super chat. We do not have antimatter, no. I don't even think we have blank.
Well met.
Please don't be the Chad. Okay. Huge. That's basically a blueprint. Horus, thank you for the prime. Also means we're gonna, like, not even be remotely close here. Gonna be a huge, huge boon to our score. $28. May not even need glass next ante. Okay, that could get us. That gets us closer to Omen Globe, which gets us closer to second Ecto. Quite the small deck here. Excuse me. How dare you? Keep your eyes up here. Also, I've heard it's a perfectly adequate and average size. I mean, it unironically is kind of the ideal size right now. Because we see every card. Which is what we want. If anything, it might actually be too big. With the way that we have to farm for the dusk. Copies in the right spot. This is E28 before. Nice. And start turning some of that foil glass into polychrome glass. There's no real value in opening those anyway. I do have one spare polychrome card, but my deck's getting kind of big. Yeah, probably done adding cards because these kind of draws with the dusk put the glass more at risk than anything. That's unfortunate. It's fine. At least it's the bag glass. At least it didn't break. Alright. So I think we want to just focus on shifting all of our glass to the polychrome versions. Get that off my screen. Alright, we're at E28. Oof. I guess we just discard these, right? You. Okay, we have enough now. Because I used a death on one of the polychromes. Maybe should have, like, means tested some of our glass, but... Oh, no. That's annoying. We'll buy it at the end. Because we do want to clear the voucher. Yeah, I think we're just going full glass here. Just because we haven't, like, taken a look at our top end yet. I'm only playing one card for the first 4 hands because we have Dusk, and I don't want to be forced to risk glass unnecessarily, which is what playing multiple cards would do. Okay, this is probably our last ante anyway, it looks like. Unless... Unlucky. Immolate? I mean, Immolate would have been fine, honestly. We have more than enough cards. Especially considering this is very likely our last ante. We were looking for another Ecto in the Spectral.
Well met.
Joe's Arcade, they give you the gifted sub. Alright, might as well play these. Things open up quite a bit when we have, like when we're boxed into playing the glass. I think we're far enough above it that we can probably just play as much of the crummy glass as we want. I think this is probably fine. Should put this up front, though. Easy. Alright, buy the nacho tong. Bean. Yeah, I don't think we lost a piece of glass there. But again, it simply doesn't matter. We're dead next ante. And we have 25 cards in our deck. There's no concern about the amount of glass. Man, they got us with the spades again. Okay. Okay. Time to die. Nothing like starting off the stream with a nice casual 2-hour gold stake run. And we lost some glass there. Surely now we'll die, right? Money tree. Actually, maybe we get through. It's like right at about our top end, isn't it? Or where were we at? 36. I think we're at 36. 38? Oh, okay. Well, then it's free. We've really been standing for 2 hours. Yeah, and I'm probably going to stand for another 2. It's every day, bro. Well, in the wise words of Jake Paul. I think it was Jake, I don't know. They look the same to me. Also, I take weekends off. Do you have legs? I hope so. Life would be very confusing. Yes. Yes, it turns out I do. Okay, so allegedly we're scoring E38. But I'll be the judge of that. Copy hack or dusk? Why would I want to score less points? Chat lied. Roffle died. Let's double check. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Yeah, it was correct. it would be less score to copy the hack or the dusk. Well, that was 2 hours, so I'm going to go get some coffee and water, so I'll be right back. I think it's interesting that, like, without fail, inexperienced players fixate on copying the mime, copying the retriggers, with the justification that copying the retriggers also triggers the scoring joker, but like, and I made the same mistake intuitively when I first started too, but like, you could make the same argument that like copying the scoring joker exclusively gives you more doublings for the retriggers to hit, right? So it works both ways. So it's just interesting that everybody fixates on the retrigger as like the thing that you have to copy over and over again. I think some people do it to get a reaction out of you. No, people are convinced that mime or hack or sock is always, always, always exclusively the thing that you want to copy. It's like the YouTube chat, can we keep the chat in English? I don't want to have to like start timing people out, but like we can't moderate chat that's not in English. I guess we take this. It gets me a good start. Hey, Roffle, do you play any League of Legends? No, I have self-respect. Now that I've stopped playing Hearthstone. I first learned about balancing retriggers and scoring by watching Balatri University. I learned it from a fantastic Zeno video that everybody should watch so that they stop calling me stupid for copying the correct way. Not the my video game is better than yours. Chatters when they encounter a joke for the first time that like actually has setup and punchline instead of just repeating the same the same thing that people have been saying for 7 to 8 months now. While playing Shoot the Moon, sometimes I copy the mine because I think copying the steel is better in some scenarios. I think it's just always better. That's like not... We're talking about multiplicative options, not additive options, right? You only copy the mine because you can't copy the steel. Whereas with Baron, you have the steel effect, so you can. Prod, thank you for the 4 months. I don't think we're taking a rental. Madness there. I would like to. Like, I would do something real irresponsible, like sell the Wrathful for the madness in most situations. But let's give ourselves an opportunity to get Wraith. Murphy, thank you for the super chat. Roffle, how do I get hair like yours? It's my hair. You can't have it. Stop trying to steal my hair. But you just go to your barber and ask them to cut your hair in a way that they think complements your features, and then you never ever change it after that. That's what I did. Genuine question in the early game, why do I see you spend down past interest cap? Is there a reason for that or just cause? Well, because I don't want to die is usually the reason. On gold stake, you can't always fully maximize value, right? You need to survive. I'm barely beating these blinds right now. I probably could have positioned the cards so that I would have actually beat the blind there, but like... You can't greed everything on gold stake. I also spend below seed money and freak people out a lot in order to like try and progress the run. I think we can probably take the skip. +1, thank you. Huge thank you to Misprint. Roffle skipped, what is this? Well, it's an early investment tag. I've long been on record that that's like the main skip that that's worth considering. Well, we're spending here, that's for sure. Thank you. One of the only good skips? Yeah. If it's early enough, it's pretty much the only thing that, like, actually qualifies as an auto skip. Everything else is heavily contextual. Voucher skips if you're going for deep endless, and... I don't know, sometimes the doubling your money can, if you have double tags, it can be worthwhile, but seeing more shops is going to make you stronger than skipping in almost every scenario. Really need to get this fella going if we want to have a chance right now. Let's actually put this at the back end. I can thank you for the gifted memberships. Hey, Roffle, what's the best gold stakes strat? It depends. Closest thing is just spamming pairs. But I would say that the best gold stake strat is not having the mindset of best and worst and just taking what the game gives you. Order of importance is don't die and get your money up. I mean, true. True. That is why you might see me spending below the injures cap, is because, like, don't die takes heavy priority. Oof. That's an unfortunate boss blind. Okay. I know we have Wrathful Joker, but like long term, because we've already seen the Heart boss, we probably want to go Hearts. So we're just looking for a way out of that Joker if we can. But as you can see here, we kind of need it. Oh, that helps. Egg. There's a world where we reroll the boss blind, because it could cost less money. Eight Ball's actually kind of popping right now. This seems bad, though. +1, thank you. Thank you again, Misprint. Alright, maybe the concern isn't losing our money to the boss blind, but rather just dying to the boss blind right now. I think the issue is a lack of chips. I don't know. Ow. Can you help me, Misprint? I think we're cooked. I missed a level in straight flush earlier. I took a Pluto instead. Oh my god, the +1. Yeah, we're cooked. Misprint is actively throwing at this point. Can't help but feel that that's Misprint's fault. Or just like the complete lack of levels in Jupiter. That was kind of a big deal. That's good enough. Okay. That's pretty good. And then we take the skip. Now give me money. All right then. Well, that's money. Just kind of hoping for jokers, but I'm not going to complain about that. Stars card. Ooh. Hello? Yeah, I can love Rough Gem. Oh, that's a funny shot. All right, let's start here. I shouldn't have started here, actually. Sure. Take a misprint. What could go wrong with grabbing a misprint, right?
Well met.
Eagle, thank you for the 3 months. Let's do this and strengthen it into a jack. Speaking of. Okay, pretty good. God, this would have been such a good hologram setup. I don't know if this will win with the, yeah. It's annoying. Let's save the strength for that 10. Do need chips. Do need deck fixing. Look, I know it's not a diamond, but it could be eventually. I'll get a strength later. Come on. Just give me the diamonds. Greed? It's always time for a little greed, right? Oh, we got the 20? We got... Okay. Alright, we do need to replace this, though. Okay. Sure. 17 diamonds. I think we probably need a little bit of extra molt here. Justify the Chad. Let's just make sure we win. Probably could have afforded to be more greedy there. Alright, misprint needs to go. Need to buy that. No repeat hand types. Probably have to re-roll that. Whew. I think I want you. That seems bad. So let's do this then. And look for some more stars cards. Going down in ante might be beneficial. But we don't need to yet. My god, dude. These standard packs are obscene. I'll take a purple. Uh-oh. I think this probably just gets us there. This is the run where we had a bunch of good options to set up the hologram, isn't it? Oh no. There we go. I don't think we're taking that. I think we need to drop down an ante. And find those polychrome cards. It's probably good enough. You ever play IRL poker for big money? No, I don't like gambling. Huge. Take another purple. The Good. Well, we found our purple. I guess we can farm with some high card, but I don't know. We had a good run earlier. I'm kind of feeling lazy right now. I'll sell this. I'd like another one. Oh my god. Alright then. Start here. We're probably buying that voucher. Or almost assuredly buying the voucher. Oh no. This is actually going to be a good run, isn't it? I think this is worth the money. We really want this to be a diamond. We've got 33 diamonds in our deck. I'm taking this as well. We should be able to easily make up the money. Wait, that's not a stars card. Huge. We need to get some levels on flush, though. As you can see, we're falling off pretty catastrophically. Haven't had one of these in a while. Huge. I give you a service hiker. What? That's improbable. What? My god.
Well met.
It should probably farm here, right? Chad, thank you for the prime. Straight flush? I don't think so. Roffle, can you give us the winning lottery numbers after that draw? No, but I could probably give you the losing ones. I think I'd be quite good at that right now. More purple. Oh, welcome, Maxa. No. Alright, surely that won't happen again, right? Nope. I don't think we want to unlock Flush House right now. We're having a hard enough time finding levels in Flush. And our deck is, like, extraordinarily inconsistent right now, other than drawing diamonds. Ruffle, my cat wants to get into Bellatra. Any tips for him? Yeah, have him look over chat and then just do the opposite of the plays that they suggest. No face cards. Plan is on its way. Yeah, it's a shame that I have no answer to it, too. Guess we just die. Oh, we got the 20 there. It's fine. Want a smaller deck anyway. I would have used these if there weren't a Polychrome King in there. This is probably money positive. Which does now especially mean that we have to farm, unfortunately. Hey, congrats, DJ. I don't know. Cool. More purple. I think that's probably enough purple, though. You could actually start turning this into a flush house build. We? Nice. It could be a purple. It wasn't. I'm so unlucky. Oh yeah, we should do this. Also, with the lucky cards, we probably want better chances at hitting the lucky cards. Let's just get this out of here. This is like the dusk all over again. I know, that's what I was trying to avoid. Today's supposed to be a shorter stream. Ooh, hand size. Probably don't need more of those. Oh, I could have taken the Mars at least. Do want more of those. Maybe there's a skip we want down the line. Sure, why not? Let's murder these 5s. And we probably want to go like this. There's the 20. Surely that makes all this time worth it, right? Oh, okay. Now it actually does. Jupiter. It's an improvement. Alright, good enough. We have a full inventory. I guess we look in here. Yeah, immediately get disappointed. Oh, hey. We've been wanting to do this for a while now. Oh no, what do we do? We missed the wheel. Could play the flush house here. Or push towards a flush 5. Yeah. Let's make sure it wins, though. Oh, it's going to win because of the driver's license. Probably kill the brainstorm for the oops. So we only have it for one more round anyway. Awful top post on Reddit today? Oh no. Thanks for ruining my day. Nothing ever good comes of that. Lucky cat be good yet? Yeah, I'd take a lucky cat for sure. Opinion on donuts? Big fan. Might grab some tomorrow, in fact. Nice. Oh, I should have just used that. That was silly. Right, we've got like a couple of paths to a flush house. Check it out, you'll be laughing. I'm good. I'm good. It's actually better, much better for my mental that I don't seek out those types of threads. I learned a long time ago. Like, even if the main post is positive, like, that's also probably not good for the mental to see. And then, on top of that, scrolling through the comments is definitely not good for the mental. Supposed to asking what someone said in chat to make you angry. Reddit really doesn't really like you. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't need to see or know about that. You just level up the flush house. Let's Lena do it. Cool, we've done it. Josh, thank you for the super chat. Also, who says I'm angry? I'm hungry. I'm feeling fine in that department, but... Have you tried food? Food goes crazy when you're hungry. Alright. This in the back. Lightly salted. Thank you for the bits. The delicate balance between chat being a nuisance and Roffle being a sarcastic entertainer is a complex ecosystem that Reddit cannot comprehend. I mean, my own comment section and chat can't comprehend that, but like, I don't need to, I don't need to go seeking out more of what I, you know, read about myself on a daily basis, right? The human brain is not meant to have as much access of, like, other people's opinions as I do already. You know? Okay, well, we hit. Time to farm. Oh my god. Did we get two $20 hits there? 3? I'm rich? Maybe that's why Reddit hates me. Nah, justifiable, by the way. In that aspect, at least. At least that's not the made-up reasons that I usually get. No, the extension was made by Edelo, who does also stream a lot of Gold Stake Balatro, and you should definitely check out. Are you rich? Yeah, I have $128. Not to brag. Guess I should have been rolling those wheels the whole time. It's getting difficult to see what cards are in my hand right now. Do we unlock the flush 5? It's probably the better long-term goal, right? Since we have 5 of these kings now. You need glasses? I have them. What now? Ermy. This used to be a flush house run? I mean, it still could be. There's nothing stopping us from keeping it one. Jesus. We're gonna stop taking... Like, I have a Hermit in the Fool right now, right? I don't really want the Jupiter levels anymore. My god. Okay, so apparently it is still a flush house run. Amber Acorn, huh? Sure would be something if that mattered. Okay. Lightly salted, thank you for the bits. Oh my god. Jad, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think it's going to remain a flush build. Although, that red seal is kind of nice too. It's rough gem key to this build. Rough gem is a big part of how we got this build. This is unreal. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, I should have put the red seal up front. My god. Level 12 flush house. Remember very early on when I said this won't be a flush house build. Honestly, the business card is probably better with the dice, but it's perishable and... Okay. You gotta go. Now I don't have to farm as much. Well, I still have the dice. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. It's today a Diamond Idol Day or something. It seems like it, yeah. Yeah, let's just, do the needful. There we go. Finally, we've done it. Pivot to hearts. That's probably the best thing we could do here. I really don't want to give up the trading card. But we are in Zodiac deck, so it's not unreasonable to do so. Oh no. What are we gonna... Stayed in the same spot. We probably do have to farm the lucky card since we lost our primary money engine now. Oh my god. I'm rich. Easy. Wait, did my Joker stay in the same spot? No, this is like this, right? It's very close, though. You good? Any sons? Fine. There's that plan I've been hearing so much about. Creative username. Thank you for the bits. Crazy how they made the Roffle from the Roffle Watro mod a real thing. True, true. And they use such detailed textures, too. Christy, thank you for the bits. Neat. You better give me money since I went out of my way to farm you. Unreal. There we go. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, the red seal picking up the slack. It's probably not even worth the rental fee here. Because of when the scoring happens. Turned into a Bloodstone run? Not yet, we have 0 hearts. It's an aspirational Bloodstone. Here's a stars card. Hello? Fine. We're gonna find an idol and get it online before we, like, actually find a single sun card. Sun is a hologram? No, that we passed up on hologram several antes ago. Don't be silly. Sun? Oh, God. This is better if we get Idol online. Which honestly may be closer than the hearts. It is also more money shot potential. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. Bloodstone is always bait. If you have an oops, the bait is just more elaborate.
Well met.
You might be onto something with that one. Seasong, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate that. It's not a cat build. We don't have Joker spot for it right now. We've done it. Now I need to find a fool. Lore accurate 50-50. This way. I think we just end on a 4 of a kind. Oh, wait, I'm about to win. Alright, I need to stop rolling those. That has to be my last one, actually. There we go. Probably still flushes, right? Oh my god, no, it's high card. We don't want that telescope. At least not until we need it. We have no queens left. Nice. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. Now we make 3 more hearts and find the idol? Yeah. Yeah. Sounds about right. There's our 3 hearts. No voucher skip, or is the run sort of doomed? I don't really need vouchers right now. I need deck fixing and jokers, right? Run's in a good spot. I just need to, like, finish my deck fixing. A lot more than I need vouchers. Ecto would go kind of hard here. It's just always Immolate. Huge. Alright, we have just a few more, like, strengths are honestly kind of fine right now. I don't think we need that. I'd like to get one more of the good kings here. There, let's not push our luck. Did you pick up a DNA? Nope. DNA does exactly nothing for me right now. Chat not beating the obsessed with DNA allegations. Is this a seated run? No, I'm standing. Nice. Yeah, 1 second. All right. Cash out. Do we need anything to just, like, break? Probably this 2. I think we'd rather tower it, now that I think about it, though.
Well met.
Let's kill those. Strength for these 2 queens. Yeah, let's do that. With the strengths. We're almost there. Do need to open up a Joker slot is kind of part of the problem right now. Although I guess we would just trade the Chad for an idol if they hit it. Could also just rip an Ecto here. Unlucky. Sure. We don't need the Magician at all right now. We can tower this. And death this. Now we just have one more card. Skip wheel because it's bad. And I need to preserve my options for Ecto. But also it just does not at all contribute to our score. So it's bad. Probably go ahead and do this for now. But the idol is ready. We not copy the red seal? I thought I did. But right now, the red seals and the like polychrome are essentially equivalent, right? Somewhat. We probably want the, because of all the triggers, we probably want the polychrome more. You did? Okay. Now I'm even more confused then. Okay. Goodbye, Chad. Now it's a little bit different in terms of where the copying or the ideal setup is. We'll have to like actually think and count it out. All right, we did have a brainstorm earlier. Unfortunately, we're probably just in a Joker slot waiting room at this point, right?
Well met.
Okay, so it's currently 1, 2 triggers. 1. So maybe now we do actually want the red seal here, unless we maybe go like this. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and a half. No, it's probably just better to go red seal. But also money. Yeah, but we don't have anything that we can spend money on right now is the problem with that. Right, like until I get a Joker slot, money isn't that important. Save the glass for the end. But we will probably want glass. If we do hit the idol, we'll be able to pivot out of the oops, which would be nice. We do not have blank, no. So we're just kind of reliant on... We don't even have Crystal Ball, so we don't have Omen Globe. We're just relying on... like, hopefully getting... a random Spectral pack into it. What happens if your last card is glass and you break it? You lose the run. But Idol be a good replacement for Oops. Welcome to the stream. Yes. Yes, it would be. All right. It's not very helpful. We know we want at least one red seal. But I think, yeah, it's at or around equivalent between the red seals and the polychrome. And again, I had 1 giga run already today. I'm not gonna not gonna worry too much about it. Life would be a lot easier if we did just hit the idol, though. Because basically that turns 2 Joker slots into 1. Do you feel like you're always tracking the idol? Because like they're limited on scoring effects in this game. An idol is one of them. So in order to get a run to this point, you have very limited options. Streamer's forgetting that he's taken up one of the Joker slots? No, the chat reminds me of that quite frequently, in fact. Idol is one of the few viable routes for Endless, yeah. Especially on, like, non-plasma runs. You can get a little bit further with, like, linear scaling times molt on plasma, but... Oh! Koopy, thank you for the 2 months. Ecto? Okay. Here's the thing. Red Seal on a Polychrome is like another Joker slot. I think it might be the Red Seal. The only reason I think Ecto would be better is if we get exactly Blueprint. I think we can find more deaths than we can Jokers, right? Pretty sure it's just correct to do that. Like, I don't even know if it's that close right now in the context that we're in. Red Seal is much more guaranteed. Yeah, exactly. And with the rerolls that we have and like the abundant tarot cards, it's not going to be hard to... Basically, if we get 5 copies of this card, it's like we have a second copy of Sock and Buskin. Not everything is about jokers. The punish would be if we get blueprint exactly before we get a another ecto or the idol. And glass is just idol? Yeah, but I don't know if I'm going to have the ability to go glass here with the oops in such a small deck. We can try. The issue is also just we're running out of time to find jokers, so taking the sure thing, like we're currently only beating this upcoming ante and nothing beyond that. So gambling on finding a joker is not necessarily a good way to go about this. I don't have seed money. It's fine. Can I get a death, please? No. How about now? No. I do probably have to save this for a death. It's unfortunate how much worse a Bloodstone is than an idol. Just like in terms of its numerical values. Where death. Should have taken one of those. Oh, okay. Yep. It's looking very much like we made the right choice already. That's a funny sequence of events. Here. Unfortunate. But we do have 5 red seals now. We're actually maybe getting close if we get full polychrome red seal too. That wouldn't have... That would have allowed me to make glass, but I wouldn't have taken it. Okay. That's a bit of a punish, right? That could have slotted in with the Ecto. So we did hit one of our outs. But if I make 2 more red seal polychromes, it's exactly the same thing. So. Magic trick for more cards. Why would I want more cards? I don't need more cards right now. We're dead next ante. Most of the time. Alright, we gotta roll hard here. Okay, death is huge. Wait. It's not in here? I have 3 of them, and they're all at the bottom. That's unfortunate. That is probably enough to get me through, though, with just that hand. I'm still going to roll over the seed money right now. Okay, there's another punish, so I would have taken the dusk before this anyway, but we might have missed out on 1 additional ante as a result of my play. But I do think we get through this ante. It's just going to be a little messy. With, like, the glass breaking and all that. Oh, it's 14. Probably have to go this way. Oof. Maybe we don't get there. I always think it's E13 here. But I think maybe we do get there here. 3 glass. 3 glass might have been overkill, so probably... Oh god. Nope, we missed. Okay. Huge. Go you. Here. Maybe we get enough money shots for this to matter. I probably want 1 more piece of glass, right? Unfortunate. Okay, let's go here, here, and here. Copy the sock now. Yeah, it's looking like it would have been marginally better to take the Ecto, just based on the jokers that we saw. But that was the riskier line. There's no guarantee that we see those jokers. This also could just not quite be enough. We're down a little bit of extra score. Do you think on average Red Seal is better? Yeah. It's better for the specific play that we were aiming for, which is finding the idol. Because if we find the idol, we have 2 open joker slots. We might be able to get by with only one glass. I think the run is looking like it's going to end at the same point, though. Unless we find the idol. Polychrome glass? Hmm. With full polychrome, is that actually better than the oops here? If we go full polychrome glass? Guess we can pop this open first. It may actually be correct. Like, we die next ante no matter what, right? So either we take a risk. As we stand, we die next ante. We can take a risk here. Get the dust just in case we roll into an idol. So that we could maybe take it one more ante. Or with the downside that we just die into the boss blind. With the upside of next ante being possible. I think we take the gamble. It's like the difference of one blind. If we miss the idol here. Well, we missed the idol. So, again, we're dead next ante no matter what. How many rerolls and no idols? I mean, we'll find out soon, I guess. Wait, we've got a bigger problem. The throw here is actually not leaving myself enough cards to play. I got too greedy on the purple. No, we're fine. We're fine. Chat baited me. Okay, normally it would just be very clearly better to copy the Bloodstone. I don't know. Like, it's so unreliable here. I don't know if it is or not. I think we're just cooked. Nope. Oh, it was the right play. We are dead now, though. That was a lot of glass to break without the, without the oops. E17. Yeah, we weren't getting there. Unless we hit an idol. Dead. Probably has to just be like pray for the world's luckiest bloodstone. But losing 2 glass there is probably not it. GG. At least we die rich. Crimson Iron, thank you for the 6 months. And I do think we given the line towards the red seal and the polychrome, I think we gave ourselves the best possible out to progress this build. In hindsight, it was not as good as taking the Ecto, but it's not where you make decisions. All right. That puts us at a probably a good ending point anyway, so gonna go ahead and call it there. Thank you all for watching. New video up in 2.5 hours or so. So thanks for watching, folks. And I'll be back tomorrow, probably with another number go up day. Even though we kind of